cuts it to 9-5.
Nice play there. Ali Politica with her first serve of the night and bamboozled the Hiller defense.
No serving faults for either team yet, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Oh, the announcer jinx.
No, see? You got to believe.
It's a good set right at the net.
Woodbury tips it over. Excuse me, that was who was that? Was it Woodbury? Yeah, it was Woodbury.
So they broke Politica's serve. Hopkinton now doubling up on the Clockers. They're up 10-5.
All right, we got first injury of the night. Adriana Aquino on a high five slap.
Also, just want to welcome our audience just joining us here on Facebook, joining our YouTube audience. Good to have you with us here. Josh Abrams, Rob Silver. You're watching Ashland Hopkinton Girls Volleyball on WACA-TV. LeBay with the dig here. Politica over to Simpson on the far side.
Peraza digs it out to Strickland.
Perfectly placed on that shot, Rob, right between all 7 players.
Six players.
Okay.
I think they did announce 7 starting. Oh, nice dig by LeBay. Hebert to Strickland.
Simpson with the diving play. Recovers, somehow gets it over the net. Incredible. Politica digs it out. LeBay sets to Simpson. And in!
Exclamation point on that one.
Just textbook volleyball there.
On
beautiful,
both
so
sides.
Much fun to watch.
Yeah. And Morabito into the lineup on before that point for the Hillers.
Meanwhile, Simpson with the big. Simpson with the big hit now serving. I think the Clockers caught a break there. That serve was sailing out of bounds, but was played. Yep. Politica sets for Alves and gets the point.
Hebert.
Clockers climbing their way back in, now down 11-7 here in the first set.
Found the corner. Hebert looked at it for Hopkinton. I think she realized I can't get it. I'm just going to hope it goes wide at this point. Simpson serve. Oh, what a serve.
This is trouble for Hopkinton, and sure enough, out of bounds.
Olympia Dysenroth hits the floor.
Okay, going to try and ride this momentum as long as we can. Here's Simpson again with the serve. Answered by Hopkinton. Beautiful play. Wow. I think she got caught a little bit high.
Adriana Aquino, whether it was intended or not, effective nonetheless.
She had to reach way back for that one and then was able to just sneak it up right over the first row and right in front of the back. Nice placement.
Simpson looked good serving. I think that's as good as we've seen her serve. Abby Hebert.
She looked really sharp.
Hopkinton.
Morella, Politica, and a miss hit there by Isabel Cowell.
So the lead back to 5. Big running start for Hebert.
LeBay digs. Politica setting for Morella with the big hit. Blocked at the net, but played. That is way long, and she knows it. Adriana Aquino acknowledges her mistake.
Yeah.
Clockers
making up for the other one.
Right.
LeBay starts really deep, huh?
Mm-hmm. Good power behind that serve.
Aquino to Strickland, back to Aquino. Clockers are ready for it.
Nice hit there by Morella.
Strickland sets up Morabito.
LeBay digs. Politica setting for Morella. Big hit. Answered by Hopkinton.
Hebert keeps it alive to Strickland. Aquino again.
Here's Morella again.
Great
keeping that back row busy. Best volley of the night, but it goes Hopkinton's way. 13-10. 13-10 at the moment.
Morabito, last player to hit it for Hopkinton.
Oh, point went to the Clockers?
Must have been some net interference.
I guess so. It definitely dropped on the Ashland side. LeBay serve too hot to handle for Aquino. It's a 2-point deficit now for the Clockers as LeBay continues to serve.
goes after Aquino again. She does. Right in the middle that time to Carrazza.
She's got to be careful. Those serves are getting a little deep.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of deep, Hebert, same thing, looked at it and then tried to make up. Said, I think it's going in.
So Sarah Bacina knows she got away with one there. Point goes to the Clockers. They're now only down by 1. Got an exciting first set going here, Rob.
Hebert with a missed hit. Ties it up for Ashland now.
I keep looking over at that Hopkinton bench waiting for the timeout. The Clockers have completely erased an earlier deficit. It's a tie game at 13.
Yeah, LeBay serving great. One more point, I think you'll be on the money there with the timeout.
Well, LeBay had a terrific run, ending with a serve into the net. So Hopkinton back on top by 1.
And if my notes are correct, I think that is the first fault for either team, serving-wise. It's been a really great, clean game.
So the anchor jinx is there. It just waited a while to get here.
27 points in. Katie Cooper.
Simpson, Politica. Bacina with a kill.
Probably the best spike we've seen all season. She went up, got it, perfect
Getting
angle.
some love from her teammates, that's for sure.
Deserves it there.
Everything about just well executed, that entire play.
Yeah, hit the open spot. Nobody even had a chance to dive for it.
So Eliza Fialki back to serve, second round now. 14-14, first set.
Interesting setup by Hopkinton, 4 deep, Cooper.
And Fialki couldn't play that one, so serve will go back now to Hopkinton.
That was Adriana Aquino putting that one away on the nice set by Strickland. Sienna Verna, a junior for the Hillers.
LeBay digs out. Fialki sets. Amershek.
Hebert. Cooper. And Hardenbrook knocks it into her side of the net.
Good defensive pressure there by Bacina and Morella at the net. Tie game again, 15-15. It's starting to feel a lot like our last broadcast, Rob. Just right now, it's,
Yeah, definitely.
topsy-turvy again. Here's Gonzalez with the serve.
Hebert to Cooper to Woodbury. Great job keeping it alive.
Great effort, yeah.
Just around the net.
Got a lot of players over there. Simpson on the ground, Fialki making an attempt for it.
It's a good encore for the JV match. Ashland came back from 1-0 deficit, tied it up, and won it in the tiebreaker set.
Gonzalez, Fialki sets. Bacina has that Hopkinton defense completely befuddled and confused.
Yeah, that's
well played.
Nice to see. 2 in a row she's put away.
Similar to Simpson, had the big play at the net, now heading to the back line to serve. Hiller's a little trouble there, but they recover.
Hardenbrook.
Fialki calls for it. Up to Amershek. A little bit more of a scramble, but Hopkinton recovers.
By Hebert.
Simpson.
Cooper gets it over.
Fialki sets. That was Alves. The follow. Nice block at the net. Beautifully played, and Hopkinton somehow keeps it alive. This is by far the longest volley of the night. Gonzalez plays by the back corner. Fialki to Simpson. Big hit. Ooh, thought it caught the line, but out of bounds.
The coach just called for Cyclops. And that's the Wimbledon line thing. They used to call it Cyclops.
The all-seeing eye?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So Hiller's back to serve. They're up 17-16 here in the first set. LeBay. Fialki sets for Amershek.
Hebert. Woodbury pushes it over.
Gonzalez back to Fialki to Simpson with a big hit. That one stayed in. Well played. Found the corner. Tie game again at 17 now.
17's are wild. And that point by number 17.
Well played. Okay, Isabel and Eliza go to the bench. Isabel and Anna back in.
Allie Politica.
Free ball over.
Gets it over.
LeBay for Politica. Back over. I think that was Isabel with the hit.
Strickland to Woodbury. Oh, LeBay.
Hit.
Substitution as Werner gets a breather, and in comes Olivia Carraza, sophomore. Good decision in hindsight. Not in hindsight. I mean, we could say that now, but
that one's funny. That was a little close to leave.
Sometimes if they get even like a little bit of topspin, they just knuckle in.
Yeah.
And Taylor Simpson repays the favor. Neither team trying to win.
Here, you take it. No, you take it. So 19-18 is Hopkinton about to serve.
It's Allie Hebert.
LeBay plays this one. Politica up to Morella. Blocked at the net, but played here by the Hillers.
Strickland over to Aquino.
Simpson. Politica. Morella with a touch.
Hebert gets in there. Strickland. Morabito.
Simpson with a diving play. LeBay. Morella. And out of bounds.
Okay. Hebert trying to open it up here. 5 points away, 20-18. Hopkinton leading.
Morella digs this one. Politica for Isabel. That's going to be out of bounds against Hopkinton.
Great effort by Carraza, and then followed up by Morabito.
So we're back to a 1 point game. Clockers down by one. LeBay back to serve. She had quite a run. Isabel.
Hebert had to play that. That was going to find the corner. Well played shot. 20s again.
20s again.
If you're just tuning in, this is not a replay of last week. If you're just looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah, we brought Westwood back in different uniforms.
Yeah. Green, though. We did have some green.
And the Clockers take the lead for the first time in quite a while in this first set, 21-20. See if they can continue to ride the big right arm of Cece LeBay.
A rare mistake on that one.
LeBay just skimmed the net on that one. Digs it out here for Allie. Big hit. A little too big, out of bounds.
That's what I was worried about, which she's avoided so far tonight, but that one need a little bit more angle.
So tied at 21. The Hillers will take the serve.
That's Katie Cooper.
Simpson digs. Big hit off the net as Siri gets the break. Ashland regains the lead, 22-21. Getting late here now in the first set.
It's just so difficult when you go up for a block and you deflect it. The rest of your team, it's just
got to react quick.
So random.
Student section making its presence felt. Eliza Fialki back to serve for the Clockers.
Hebert to Cooper. Aquino.
Okay. LeBay over to Fialki. Morella gets the kill.
They've had a lot of trouble in that back corner.
Right, I mean, obviously they're rotating around. It's not always the same player in that back corner, but the Clockers keep finding success back there.
For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's bad lighting or something, but they seem to really get uncomfortable. Oh, Hebert comes in.
It's a nice serve by Fialki.
And
double hit.
Double hit. Okay.
Okay. Set point here, 24-21. See if Eliza can shut the door.
Let's get loud.
Here's the big lefty serve.
Cooper to Ardenbrook.
There's almost a reaction by Fialki there. Clocker's able to clear it in 3.
Cooper to Aquino.
Wow!
Big by LeBay.
Rolo with a big hit. There's that back corner again.
Still alive. Hebert with a valiant save.
The crowd's going wild.
Ashland pulls it out off the hands of Siri Bacina.
Holy cow, Bacina with the win.
Both squads deserve a great round of applause.
Clockers are pointing at something on the front of their side of the court. I'm not sure what that is.
Somebody threw something. Now we're going to get an announcement. I don't know. Pretzel? But regardless, first set goes to the Ashland Clockers. Wasn't a pretzel. They're using a towel to pick up.
So again, first set goes to the Clockers, 25-21. The two teams are going to switch sides momentarily. Let's take a quick check-in here. Of course, Rob, you know the best way to keep up with Clocker Sports is the @ClockerAD Twitter handle. That's Athletic Director Stephen Mark's Twitter handle. He does a great job posting scores, photos, and call-outs throughout the school year. Of course, you can always follow us as well at WACA-TV Ashland. So we mentioned the Clockers come in tonight. They're the defending Division II state champion. They capped off a 25-0 season to send 18-year head coach Margie Grabmeyer to retirement. She ended up with 3 state titles and 307 career wins, Rob. And we were here for number 300 last season. Maybe you weren't here. Maybe that was chasing me. But
well,
that 300th win definitely happened here on this court.
Very impressive career.
So the Hillers roster this year, 6 seniors, 4 juniors, 5 sophomores. And as we mentioned, they come in tonight 1-2 on the 2022 season. They will host Westwood this Friday. Meanwhile, the Clockers finished last season 11-9. They entered the playoffs with a final MIAA Division III power ranking of 8. They are currently 1-2. Their roster features 7 upperclassmen, at least according to my notes. 2 seniors, 6 juniors. My notes are clearly out of date. 6 seniors, actually. My correction, but just 1 junior. So I feel like we're having an extended timeout here, but those girls worked hard in that first set, 25-21, a lot of back and forth, some long volleys. We're really seeing some good volleyball out here tonight.
Calling over Cassie Morella's dad for some assistance. They need clock help. We'll see.
By the way, Rob, what do you call a woman standing in the middle of a volleyball court?
Lost?
Annette.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Tonight's dad joke brought to you by...
Not me. That was Josh Abrams. If you have complaints or... What happened there? I don't think that was intentional. They're fooling around, and then Emily Collins hits the deck hard for...
I don't know if they're churning the butter out there or what's going on.
I don't know. These kids with these new TikTok-y thingies.
I know.
And, I'm just kidding.
I say bring back the electric slide.
I didn't know it went away. Nobody told me. I do it all, but no. I'm still doing the bunny hop.
I thought maybe you were going to say the Macarena.
The Hora?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, the Hora.
Thank you, yeah.
A little robot, maybe?
Yeah.
Some sprinkler action?
The fans are going to support their side. They realize.
They're Hopkinton dads anyway. It's
well,
fine.
that's what I'm saying. And they were in our seat.
Okay, second set underway here. Fialki, Simpson, Amershek with the last hit there. LeBay digs it off the deflection. Fiocchi. Another hit by Amershek and gets the point. Clockers already ahead of their pace from the previous game. They take the first point of the second set. They're up 1-0. Morella back to serve. Did she serve in the first set, Rob? I don't remember.
I don't know either. For some reason, I thought she did, but good serve there, played by Hebert. Sensini.
Fiocchi. Can hear LeBay calling for it. For Morella, big hit from way back.
Cooper.
That one was probably heading out of bounds, and then Amershek unfortunately misread the hit. Ball drops harmlessly to the ground. We've got a tie game.
At 1 apiece.
It's early here in the second set.
Serving is Olivia Carraza. Long.
I guess she heard you. Good call, Rob.
It landed exactly where Ashland's ball landed there. Actually, I thought Ashland's ball was closer than that. So,
Siri Vecina to serve here.
Yeah.
A little rotation on that serve.
Emily Graber seeing some of her first action of the night.
Okay, I got screened on that one, Rob. Did that hit the net, or was it blocked at the line, blocked at the net by Ashland?
I didn't think it went over. Well, yeah, I was screened as well. I knew it didn't go over. I thought it was into the net.
Vecina again with the serve.
Good trajectory on that one.
That one blocked at the line. Simpson can't play it. Blocked at the line, blocked at the net. I'm used to doing football.
I think I said tennis on one of the plays earlier. So Hebert trying to get her team going.
LeBay for Fiocchi. Quick play at the net, and it's good for the Clockers.
Sarah Pessin went up for the block.
I think that was Emily Collins with the play there at the center of the net.
Yeah, the fans recognize it. They're saying, calling for Emily.
Okay, Ali Politica back to serve for the Clockers.
Hebert takes the shot. Graber cross court.
Simpson a little trouble with that one. Collins plays it over the net.
Hebert to Cooper. And
double hit.
Yeah. Good eyes.
So suddenly, Clockers with what might be their biggest lead of the night, 5-2 here in the second set.
Yeah, except when they closed out the set, I think they 20. But
Ali just cleared the net with that serve. Beautiful kill.
Hardenbrook. Back that one.
With authority.
Kelly Strickland serving now for the Hillers.
LeBay digs out. Politica. Back over to Simpson with a big hit and the win. 6-3 Clockers as they regain the serve, and Simpson heads for the back line.
Simpson was good last year. You could say confidently she's great this year. Same with LeBay.
This is their team.
They were working in the offseason, no doubt about it.
That one probably was going to go out of bounds, but Politica played it. Here's LeBay with a little touch right there at the net. Simpson comes up short on another dive.
Graber very active in the offense. Put that one away. Second spike, and she goes to the bench for a rest. They bring in number 4, Sienna Werner.
Simpson. Politica. Here's Morella. Big hit.
Hebert to Strickland to Sensini.
Blocked at the net. Played there by Politica. Trouble here for Simpson. She got it over.
Unbelievable effort. Sensini pushes it into LeBay diving.
Politica setting for Simpson again.
Hebert digs it out.
LeBay. Politica is much more settled here. Morello with a big hit and gets the point.
Differences with this team tonight versus last week. They've been able to.
Here's LeBay.
Hebert. Sensini. Good hit.
Played by Morella.
Mistimed her jump, Sensini, as Ashland actually mishit it and just got it over the net. But you came away with the point.
I think her eyes were a little too big there. That ball was coming over. It was a perfect set. She'd already saw the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's LeBay with the serve again. Beautiful. For Hopkinton.
Morabito.
Politica unable to get under that one. You talk about trajectory and angles and just perfectly executed on that kill.
Yeah. Sarah Pessin. Good serve.
That one, yep. Okay, Simpson mishit that one. It sailed over the net and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a 2 in a row. Ashland has hit back a little bit too deep.
Okay.
They had some velocity, so.
Clockers still have the lead here, 8-6.
Same thing.
Simpson having a little trouble right now.
She got lucky.
These. Oh, did he?
Yeah, they hit the net.
Okay. Yeah, Simpson's going to have to get that one under control. She's got too many that are sailing over the net instead of to a teammate.
She's laughing. She knows she got lucky on that one.
Yep. Fialki back
and
in now.
she doesn't know how she did it 3 times in a row. Ashland leading by 3.
It looks like we're back to our starting 6.
Sensini. And a great slam by, is that number 5 or number 9, Morabito?
Number 9,
by Strickland.
Did you say Morabito's an exchange student?
That's what one of the moms told me. They could be setting me up. The
rivalry continues.
Yeah, exactly.
A little trouble here for the Clockers, but they recover. Simpson gets it over on the third shot.
Cooper.
Fialki dug that one out. Trouble here at the net.
Cooper.
Play continues. The Clockers get the point.
Yeah.
To make it 10-7 Clockers as they regain the serve.
Good composure by the Clockers. Just keep it in play.
Play your game.
Morella paints the net. Cooper to Hardenbrook.
Okay. 11-7.
A lot of celebrating for the loss of a point. It's confusing. Wow. Morella, some nice serving, huh?
Yeah, it's nice serving, and I gotta say, like this Hiller team, just what we were in our research, right? This team looks vincible, not invincible.
Mark Wahlberg, it's your movie, right?
That's right. That's right.
Vince Papali.
Vince Papali story, absolutely. As Morella hands the ball back, serves into the net. Clocker's still up by 8, but Hiller's with the serve.
Do you remember that era?
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, Vince Papali spoke at our Little League banquet one year. He was the featured guest. LeBay, Fialki. Nice play there by Bacina. Leads to a point.
Little dissension between Hardenbrook and Cooper.
Okay, Bacina back to serve now. She and the Clockers up 13-8.
Nice save. Carrazza. Hebert.
I'm too busy watching.
This is a tough break by Hebert.
Yep. The Ashland lead
extends. Seems to land right at the net. Very difficult. Graber chasing it down.
Great effort. Can't come up with it. Clockers up 15-8. And there's the timeout we've been waiting for. Emma Sweetapple, the Hopkinton head coach, calls timeout. Clockers up 15-8 here in the second set. They took the first one, 25-21. It's looking like a good night for Clocker volleyball.
Can we give a preview of our sponsors, or what are we going to do? Look at all those notes.
There's a lot going on here. Why don't we, instead of sponsors, let's go around the horn. We can check in with the other fall sports.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Rob, as you know, the boys soccer team lost to a relentless Hopkinton team last night, 2-1. After a convincing 7-1 win over Norwood last Thursday, they'll play Medfield this Friday. Girls soccer lost to Hopkinton yesterday 3-1, but beat Norwood last Thursday 2-0. They host Medfield Friday. And, of course, we'll see them here on WACA when they take on Holliston this Tuesday, September 20th. That'll be Chase Abrams and I on the call there. Girls field hockey is 1-2. They won their most recent game 4-0 over Hopkinton. Lost to Norwood last Friday 1-0. They have a road trip to Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School this Saturday morning. Can you believe that? 10 a.m. Saturday morning game. But back to the action at hand here.
Sheena to Hebert on the dig. Graber finds
Well played.
the corner.
So at least in the short term, that timeout worked out beautifully for the Hillers.
Graber's had some good use of her limited playing time. The libero, Hebert. Long serve. LeBay.
Unorthodox,
mistake.
but worked.
Noe
in.
Simpson was on your team. Never a mistake when in doubt.
Just great form on that play by Simpson. She had her body turn, had the angle, and drove it home.
And it's that far corner again.
16-9 Clockers as Allie heads back to serve.
And that one by Carraza. Graber again. That
We have something at the net.
was, yeah, number 8.
Emily Collins.
Yeah, backed into the net.
Okay, so 16-10. Hillers have the serve.
Kelly Strickland winding up.
I'm not sure if that tipped the net or not. I know it tipped off Allie after that.
So, a 7-point lead down to 5. Strickland goes deep.
That one looked like it was going long, too.
Yeah. That one had a little more topspin at the end. I wasn't as sure, but
That definitely was not long.
she's getting, trying to spray it around. She's getting a little too creative.
Okay,
Taylor
so
Simpson.
Cassie Morella comes into the game now for Aruni Singh.
Strickland decides to tap it over. And
Net violation there on the Hillers, so the point will go to the Clockers.
Crashing the net. I like the play by Strickland. Morabito pushes it back over to LeBay.
I think the Clockers were caught a little off guard about how quickly that ball came back over the net.
Hebert to Graber. Hebert again with a save. Takes control, drops it over. Simpson keeps it alive.
Great hit by Morella. It's funny, usually that's Taylor Simpson's spot, but Morella warming it up, and great job. Got the point. Clockers up 19-12.
Hebert. To Morabito. Another net violation.
Yeah, it looks like they're calling that one on Clara Morabita.
Again. And Morabito.
Morabito, excuse me. Clockers up 20-12.
Hebert, Strickland.
Thought maybe that caught a hand at the net, but no. Out of bounds. Morella a little too strong on that one. So Clockers up 20-13. This one's not over yet.
Sienna Verna. Long.
There you go. Good call, Rob. 21-13 Clockers.
I mean, it's kind of, you really have to get a feel for it, but I mean, if Taylor Simpson has to duck,
Right.
and she's
From
that
2
deep,
feet in front of the line.
let it go. You know, LeBay doesn't get any easier for the Hillers.
Alley setting for Morella. Big hit there and drops in for the point. So make it 22-13. LeBay will try and close it out here. Go on a nice little run to finish things off.
Really good configuration having Morella over there and keeping Simpson back with LeBay.
They've been employing that a lot tonight. LeBay for Alley. Big hit by Bacina, answered by Hopkinton.
Great job by Hebert. Sensini finds the back corner. No.
LeBay recovers. Morella hits backwards. Simpson gets it over on the third try.
Morbido. Ooh, that looked like a carry.
Hey, I agree.
Strickland.
Well played by Isabel.
Yeah, Isabel Cow.
Yep. Big point there. 23-13 now.
They weren't expecting it, but had they known their opponent, they would have known Cow not really one to power it home. Did what she needed to do. 10-point lead. Sensini playing
This
it.
is trouble. It's off the rafters and into the net. 24-13 set point here for the Clockers.
Hebert.
Oh, look at that. Nobody there for the set.
Yeah.
And that'll do it here in the second set as the Clockers win 25-13, their largest margin of victory in anything we've seen so far. And the crowd is on its feet here celebrating that second set win.
Yeah, it was a combination. Clockers played pretty much flawless that second set. Hopkinton played good, but they made mistakes, and every mistake cost them a point.
Absolutely.
A lot of net interference penalties.
Yeah, again, very uncharacteristic for the Hopkinton teams we've seen in the past.
Yeah, but definitely not as seasoned
Nope.
as they have been in years past.
So while we have a timeout here between sets 2 and 3, a quick shout out to the Clocker Club, the official booster club of Ashland High School sports. In the past 11 years, they've provided more than $100,000 to Ashland Athletics. To learn more about them and purchase a membership, be sure to check out clockerclub.org. That's clockerclub.org. You can head back over and check in with the other fall sports. We left off with field hockey and that road trip this Saturday to Dennis Yarmouth. But now let's move over to the golf team. They are still undefeated, Rob, now 4-0-1 after a win over Bellingham at the New England Country Club on Sunday. Their next match is against Medway and Holliston next Thursday at Pinecrest.
So I saw in one of Stephen Marks, our athletic director here at Ashland, one of his tweets, Kara Joshi, or Kaiser Joshi. I always get that Kara's the sister.
Sure.
He shot a 3 under par school record. 3 under par, and I think it might have been his own record that he broke, but
I mean, he was such an excellent golfer last year, and he and his sister.
it's just, yeah, and she was second medalist. I don't know what her score was, but he's just stepped it up to another level this year. So, had to put that in there, give him some recognition.
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
So Chase and I crossed paths this afternoon as he came back from cross country, and I headed out here for the volleyball game. I never even caught how he did, how the cross country teams did. Unfortunately, I'm checking here, thanks to Stephen Marks, that both teams fell to Westwood this afternoon out at the Ashland State Park.
They're losers. Losers.
Ouch.
No. What do you want me to call them? Winners?
We're all
Then
winners.
I'd be a liar.
We're all
no,
winners.
I'm only kidding. That's another reference. That's kicking and screaming.
Oh,
When
that's oblique. Anywho.
Yeah.
One last team to check in, of course, your favorite, Rob, the football team, off to a rough start, losing 25-7 at Dover Sherborne last Friday. But we will have the home opener on WACA this Friday night against Malden Catholic. And, Rob, you and Chase have the call?
Yes, very excited for that. Hopefully the new mics come in before then. But back to the cross country. I totally said that all in jest. You guys are rock stars. I can't even, walk down the hallway without being out of breath.
Pulling a muscle?
That too. Let's just go over all my maladies. But no, what they do is incredibly impressive.
Absolutely, and we do want to remind fans, if you're coming out here for a volleyball game, if you're going to be at the football game this Friday, don't forget to order your tickets online before you get here. It's $5 for adults, $3 for students and seniors. You can order your tickets on gofan.co. That's gofan.co, not .com, .co. Of course, right now you are watching Ashland High School Girls Varsity Volleyball on WACA-TV. Rob Silver, Josh Abrams with you here tonight. Glad to have you with us.
And the camera work, production crew, all being done by one man, Broadway Tom Hamilton.
Broadway Tom, we got to try and make that one stick this year?
Definitely.
We're underway here in the third set. Clockers have the serve.
Cooper, Hardenbrook.
This one's going to have to go over.
Good awareness by Simpson, as always.
Digs this one out. Fialki sets up high from Morella. Blocked at the net, so LeBay recovers. Fialki over to Amershek.
Hebert, Hardenbrook. Cooper gets it over.
Simpson, Fialki setting for Vicina. I don't know if that was intentional or not. The look on her face says it wasn't. She went up for the big hit.
Yeah.
Just a couple fingers on it.
Just mistimed it and worked
Threw the entire front line off there. So Eliza Fialki again to serve for the Clockers. They're up 1-0 here in the third set.
Hebert to Cooper.
Deflected at the net.
Yes, Aquino puts it away.
Eliza's reaction tells me she didn't realize that it got tipped at the net.
If I don't get around to saying Hebert is just having a massive game back there.
You're saying her name quite a lot.
Yeah, well, you saying the candy reference that I'm fixated on?
I was thinking more of the Ashland town manager, but okay. That's Michael Herbert, I believe.
Yeah.
So Fialki couldn't quite get enough finesse to get that ball over the net. It drops on the wrong side.
Herbert, now I'm thinking Sherbert.
Hey, let's go out for ice cream after the game.
Verna. LeBay on the return. Amashek.
Oh, splits the back line.
Welcome to the game, Ashley Amashek. Nice put away.
So we're all tied up again. 2-2 here as Marilla heads back to serve.
Everything. Serving of ice cream, soft serve, or...
No, the real stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Hebert to Cooper.
Locked at the net.
Woodbury, good recovery and net violation.
Net violation on Hopkinton.
On number 4, Sienna Verna.
Clockers take the lead 3-2.
Woodbury to Cooper, back to Woodbury.
Locked at the net again by the Clockers. Some really good work right there at the net tonight. Simpson with a big hit cross court.
Hebert, Cooper setting up Hardenbrook.
Fialki on one knee is able to dig it out.
Once again.
Another net violation.
That one on Hardenbrook.
Rob, I'm starting to get a little worried that Ashland fans are becoming like LA fans. They leave early.
Right,
Crowd's starting to thin out here a little bit.
Have you ever tried to
set.
get out of here after a volleyball game?
I've tried getting out of here at the end of the school day. Not easy.
Woodbury, big hit. LeBay takes care
Fialke
of
calls it. Here's Simpson. Almost found the hole.
Woodbury again.
Morello was not in position to make that play and realized it. Just watched it sail along and out of bounds.
I mean, it was 2-2. I was going to question whether or not Ashland could run the table 25-2.
That's going to be deep, but played by Hopkinton. Morello catches a break there.
Yeah, it was close. That's why it's so important to be in position. You can't be running and then trying to judge whether it's going to come in or not. Verna.
Nothing they could do on that one, right?
No. She knew as soon as she hit it, she
Dig sailed all the way into the net.
Putting her teammates in a tough position.
So make it 7-2.
18 points away.
Took a little off that serve.
Very to Cooper. Nice hit by Hardenbrook.
So Siri and Taylor there at the net. Got a hand on it, but not enough.
You definitely, this reminds me of last week's game. Hopkinton being along the, talent-wise versus, Ashland's just playing so solid. And they're playing well.
Pacino with a big hit there.
Cooper to Hardenbrook.
Oh, LeBay read it, dove, but her teammates can't pick her up on that play.
So 7-4, all of a sudden it's a game. Sarah Pessin back to serve for the Hillers.
Getting a little alteration of the net there by one of the refs. Clockers catch a break there.
Yeah,
It's a poor serve.
Very inopportune time for a serving fault. Siri Bacina to serve for Ashland. Very consistent. Cooper to Hardenbrook. A little long.
Gonzalez got away with the one there. She tried to play the ball. It sailed right past her and out of bounds.
Yeah, that had a lot of zip on it.
So here's Bacina again. Another mental mistake by the Hillers.
Hebert brings her team together for a mini word of encouragement.
Okay. Clocker's got to keep their foot on the gas here.
We stand up for the third set. No. We're not going to have to do push-ups, are we? Hit something.
25 push-ups.
In how many days?
Got a good volley going here. Simpson with a big hit. Net violation?
Yeah.
I don't understand how you can have a net violation on that play, but okay. I'm
I'm
watching the ball, so.
I can picture their practices next week. There's the net. Nobody go within 5 feet of it.
Thought you took a little too much off that one.
Oh.
Got away with it.
Cooper tried to chase it down, couldn't do so.
Okay.
Timeout.
Pacina's got the golden touch right now, and Hopkins will try and disrupt it with a timeout here.
Yeah. 5 in a row. What other notes?
I've pretty much hit them all so far tonight.
You did well.
Yeah,
you did very well. We got nothing tomorrow night, right?
Correct. Got the night off. WACA takes the night off for sports coverage tomorrow night, and then you and Chase football against Malden Catholic.
Yes.
Was it a 6:30 kickoff on that?
I think it might be 7. I think 6:30 was the first week. And where will you be? Traveling for work?
No, actually, you're going to love this. I have Red Sox tickets.
Okay.
Believe it or not, the Red Sox, you may not be aware, the Red Sox are still playing regular season games.
Yes, and I appreciate the offer now that I think about it. Yes, thank you.
No worries. Sorry you're going to miss it on Saturday, but you're going to play a little golf?
Play a little golf, a little scrambled tournament. My brother and I had been signed up for a while ago.
Sounds good.
So we're traveling after the game Friday night.
There's another point for the Clockers. Pacina continues her run.
Again, half the battle, just getting it over, keeping it in play.
Speak of the devil. But she had a real nice run there up until that serve. So I've got a golf outing coming up myself. I'm really excited about.
Sounds like another dad joke. Kelly Strickland to serve for the Hillers.
LeBay digs this one out. That was a miss hit by Amershek, and she knows it. Just didn't get the angle right on that one.
I like the aggressiveness, though. All right, golf trip.
So yeah, got a clubs and grub event happening pretty soon toward the end of the month.
Simpson to Fialki.
A little miscommunication out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it wasn't Simpson's play unless it was going to be set back a little further.
Fialki is a bit of a sheepish grin, I think. Fault may lay with her on that one.
Strickland again.
Gonzalez digs. LeBay and Fialki both calling for it. Fialki plays it over to Amershek.
And Cece's not in the middle of the back row.
Surprising.
That had been working really well with LeBay and Simpson.
Okay, well, let's check that configuration, that alignment when they come out of the timeout. So up until today, so far, it's been a good night for our Ashland volleyball. The 9th grade, the freshman team, had a good outing. I didn't catch all the scores, but definitely were dominating in their game. JV looked really good when I was here. Definitely won the last 2 sets. Gonzalez plays this one. LeBay up to Simpson.
Strickland. And a smart play by Strickland.
Yeah, they're really showing a lot of finesse right now. Good placement, and they're catching these Clockers out of position or unable to make the play.
Having a great service run, Strickland.
Okay, Simpson with the miss hit there.
I think LeBay is still
in the corner. You're right.
You're
right. It's a good observation.
It's got to be some.
That's trouble. Yeah. And out of bounds. So the Clockers finally able to break that serve. And you know, Rob, it's interesting. We were talking. We noticed they've been playing LeBay and Simpson on the back line quite a lot tonight, but just that last run, that alignment just seemed to have a lot of trouble.
Yeah, they really, even that point, they didn't get to set anything up. They never really, they were scrambling the whole time.
Allie with the serve.
Hebert.
Nothing she could do on that one.
Yeah.
Because it was not a good leave. So the Clockers back up now 15-12 as Ali Politica returns to serve. Gonzalez, Fialki for Simpson.
Hebert right there. Strickland, Woodbury.
Gonzalez, this is trouble. LeBay dives and can't come up with it.
You know, Gonzalez is playing a foot away from the back line. Just got to let those go. I mean, we saw what happened when whoever it was missed that ball. It went long.
That was
Hardin.
Gonzalez that sailed by right.
It's up above
court
your
awareness.
Waist. Let it go.
Yep. Gonzalez digs this.
Yep.
Allie. A little trouble there. Isabel makes it work.
Recovery by Kyle. That's her play.
That is her play.
The 2 points feed.
So Morella coming back in. Gonzalez sits down, and Taylor Simpson back to serve.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough offensive set for the Clockers.
Right over. LeBay. Politica. And Isabel mishits. So they broke one Hopkinton serve. They're going to need to break another one here. Clockers up by 2 here in the third set.
Yeah. Hiller Libero, Abby Hebert.
LeBay now in the middle of the back line. Morla with the hit there.
Right there again. Set to Aquino.
Out of bounds. Clockers looked a lot stronger that time on defense.
I like Coach LeBay leaving Cow in there, giving her some playing time, like some meaningful minutes.
Here's LeBay with the serve. Too strong.
Good job by Aquino. Wonder if the coach or somebody said something.
So 2-point game. Clockers up 17-15. If you're just joining us, Clockers have won the first 2 sets by a score of 25-21, 25-13. Now up 17-15 in the third set.
Katie Cooper to serve. Hillers closed the gap behind Kelly Strickland. Strong service game. Now it's just a 1-point game. Lead was as much as 7, I believe, at one point.
Yeah. I mean, as much as we've been complimenting Ashland tonight for how well they've been playing, they've been really struggling here in the third set.
Absolutely.
They look like
Cooper to Aquino.
Well, it looked like she had a little misdirection going there, but Hopkinton didn't bite and able to convert on the point.
Yeah, it's a combination. It's the exact opposite of what we saw. Like you said, they're struggling.
Yeah, we got a tie game now.
And Hopkinton's playing pretty solid throughout.
Wisely let that one sail wide. 18-17 Clockers as Amershek and Fialki check back in.
You know, I feel like, I don't know what they do during practices, but if somebody were to just drill serves for like a half an hour or whatever it is, so you can kind of know where you're playing and know where it's going to land.
There's the lefty serve.
Cooper. Oh!
Played that
beautifully
so well.
done by Hardenbrook, one of the captains here for the Hillers. No, not to harp on the whole service thing, but it just seems like they give away so many points.
Being too aggressive at the net?
Or no, at the deep line with shots that could go long.
Okay, Simpson, Fialki. Here's Morella. Tipped at the net, played.
Hebert keeps it alive.
Hardenbrook shot that right into the net.
Hardenbrook giveth. Hardenbrook taketh away. Or taketh away and then giveth.
Something like that.
She was on the side of both those last 2 points.
Here's Morella with the serve. Gives it right back. Tie game again at 19 now.
Sarah Pessin serving with her team tied 19 apiece. That's
oh, I thought they were going to let it go. This is trouble. Simpson
good recovery by Simpson.
Gets the line. Oh my! Clockers really caught a break on that one.
Both coaches with the "we're not worthy" salute to Simpson.
Recover from a near collision, able to get back,
and recovering from hitting a serve that was possibly out.
Okay, here's Bacina. Clockers, the Hillers scrambling and they can't convert. Clockers up 21-19 as Siri Bacina continues to serve for the Clockers.
Yeah, she's had a good service night. Woodbury, Cooper. Woodbury keeps it in play.
Gonzalez, Fialki setting on the back for Amershek.
Berna played that long.
Beautiful block at the line by Amershek. And we've got another net violation on the Hillers.
Wow. Outstanding effort by Berna. Unfortunately, one of her teammates clipped the net.
Okay, Clockers up 22-19. Got to get it over here. Not going to happen. 23-19. As poised as Hopkinton looked just 5 minutes ago, just the opposite now.
Something very calming about Bacina's serve. Very consistent. You know what that means.
Just no emotion here. Like she is all business.
Is it going to make it? It does.
Alvis played that really nicely. Gonzalez to Simpson, tipped at the line, at the net.
Cooper to Hardenbrook.
Alvis got a hand on that one. Got it back over the net.
Woodbury's got to get it over. Does so.
Fialki, Gonzalez, Simpson.
Hebert. Cooper. Hardenbrook.
Fialki setting back to Amershek. Big hit, but too
And
deep.
long. Hopkinton needed that one.
Desperately.
Some entertaining play by both squads on that point.
Terrific volley.
It's Kelly Strickland. She had a nice run from the service line before.
Gonzalez, Amershek. Alvis takes it over.
Hebert to Strickland.
Simpson almost caught the back line there. Fialki dives. Amershek gets it over the net.
Great action. Hebert to Strickland. Woodbury.
Blocked at the net.
Hebert, Strickland, and that one is...
There's a net violation somewhere. Let's see where they call it.
Refs are going to talk. They're
going to have to talk.
Number
I mean, the
4,
net,
Santa Verna.
The net was bouncing about as much as we've
don't
seen
have,
tonight.
Oh, we do have number 4, Gonzalez. I'm not sure.
They're going to replay the point.
Jump ball. Yeah, I like it. I was going to say that jokingly. Let's just do over.
Sure.
I like it. So Strickland serving with her team down 3, 23-20. Into the net.
Look at that. What a break for the Clockers. They had so much trouble with her serve, and I noticed that Simpson was not on the back line this time around when she was serving. So here we are at set point, 24-20. Ali Politica.
Match point. Set point, match point.
Student section on its feet.
Hebert to Strickland. Woodbury gets it over.
Gonzalez. LeBay. Simpson on a free ball. Volley continues.
Oh.
That's not going to do it.
No,
There's the ball game.
missed it. I kind of want to give it to Bacina.
Okay.
She had a couple spikes early that got them going, and she had a tremendous service game.
Yeah, she had just had a terrific all-around game tonight. So I'll agree with that. Siri Bacina is your silver medal award winner tonight. But Silver Stars all the way around for this team. Just great team play all the way around.
Morella did great. So that evens that they even their record at 2 apiece.
2-2.
Great.
Hopefully this is one that they can build on, keep the momentum going.
Yeah, this was definitely one of those games on the schedule that was not, going to be an easy one.
Definitely not assuming that one was going to be a W. So a terrific win tonight here for the Clockers against Hopkinton.
Quality win is what I was looking for.
Quality win, absolutely.
So,
So that'll do it for us here tonight. Again, Ashland 3-0 over the Hopkinton Hillers. We'll be back here on WACA Friday night. When I say we, I mean Rob. Rob and Chase Abrams will be announcing Ashland Malden Catholic football. We believe kickoff at 7 o'clock, but check your local listings. So for now, I'm Josh Abrams. He's Rob Silver.